Welcome to this video with me, Mark Tunu Brian. You are on Acholi High TV, and before anything, I request you to subscribe so that you'll be among the first people to receive our videos. I am an agricultural scientist by profession and a digital content creator by training, certified by Google LLC, Washington, DC. Well, we have seen chaos, what we are calling coffee bill war, arising from the Coffee Amendment Bill 2024. This bill, which has already been passed, seeks to transfer the control of coffee and its regulation to from Uganda Coffee Development Authority to the Ministry of Agriculture. The people of Uganda, majority number, protested this, majorly the Baganda, who are the ones who are contributing to more than 50% of the production of coffee in the country. The Baganda, their reason for going against this bill is unclear. And also the government, their reason for transferring the control of coffee to the Ministry of Agriculture is also unclear. Transparency has been lacking on both sides. This is because the government have not presented any research or survey that proves that the Uganda Coffee Development Authority are underperforming, are inefficient, are redundant, are wasting money, or are wasting more money. And also the projection, the speculation that its transfer to the Ministry of Agriculture using ratio and proportion would lead to better efficiency in that department. They have not presented their research or any survey. There is no news or any update that came anywhere showing that there was any survey or research to find out. Then also, the public interest. People have been talking. We want this to remain. The Baganda people, they'll say they want to remain. Their Prime Minister, Peter Charles Mayiga, clearly stated that they want this bill not to be passed. They want coffee not to be regulated by the Ministry of Agriculture. That means these people, of course, everyone's major target is profit. It means they're certified. The real farmers, the biggest farmers, actually, bigger farmers in a certain department or in a certain specific crop should be given a little power of control and decision. Their voice should be heard. And also, farmers need complete care. Now, if the Baganda people were not saying they were getting lost, if the Baganda people were not saying the UCDA were mistreating them, or in any case, I heard somebody say it, the coffee bill is this guy is used to distribute coffee to opposition. Now they will start, the Ministry of Agriculture will start distributing to NRM also. Now we all know that currently Buganda region is opposition, and it seems like the thing started in a joking way and now it is more serious. So this coffee bill now, Baganda are not crying about the previous authority. They are not claiming anything, no accusation. The coffee growing communities, even outside Buganda, have not cried. Those in the ranges of Mofumbiro and those in Western Uganda have not cried, have not done anything like accusation towards these people. Now, what is the proof that these people are inefficient? That's the first question. The second question is, what is the guarantee that there will be improvement in the profitability the way it used to be to the locals and the future sustainability of coffee. What brings the worry of the Baganda is, one, the government says they wanted to reduce expenditure. Well, I say, if anything is only good because of the price, then that thing is useless. If it is because of the price being expensive, then you go to that thing is good and that thing is useless. The same applies to your reason of leaving something with only one reason, that it is burdening your expenditure. Only one reason, without further technical explanation. Now, another worry is, previously in NRM caucus, even in other public domains, information came out that there was a bill which was seeking for only one person to be buying coffee. That is promoting monopoly. Monopoly, the bill would promote monopoly. Another worry is, we know all ministries are controlled by one person. That is the president. The president appoints minister and prime minister. So everything could go via the prime minister or direct to the president. That is why even cabinet sittings, I don't know what constitution. Cabinet sitting is not live. Cabinet sitting is actually the same as caucus. It's not live. It's not live on any TV. Actually, it is anonymous. It's not like parliament. Now, how your coffee will be discussed in the cabinet like it has already been discussed, because before the bill was drafted, there was secret discussion going on there without you knowing, and the decision. So those are the worries that the Buganda people have. They could even be more than that. For now, every one of us can say, there is maybe no problem on this bill. But then you can clearly see that there is much to worry about this bill. Now, let's take a look at how serious the Buganda have come up with. And then another word that I forgot, the construction of coffee factory in western Uganda. Like in north, we grow a lot of cotton, but the factory is not north. That's why we're leaving growing cotton. So I think the Baganda people were asking themselves, if we are the biggest grower, contributing to more than 50%, why is it not being constructed in our region? That's another worry. So their first step is to start constructing a coffee factory, and they're going to do that in Mukono. A company has already donated land for that, and the team of Kabaka from the palace are already working around the clock. Now, this is what we must know. 10 things, 10 counterattacks that the Buganda people are coming. So that we can see the developments under the factory. Now, number one, there's a new coffee processing initiative, as I already said. Buganda Kingdom has set aside land for Mwanji Terimba Limited to build a coffee processing and roasting plant in Nachishunja, Mukono district. Then, number two, objective of the plan. What you need to know about the objective is the facility aims to improve coffee quality and ensure control over value-added coffee production. The question is, are the Baganda trying to accept government's move from USAID by saying this, because this is their objective? Are they trying to say that the coffee quality were not to that standard? I think this could justify government side if they're not careful. Then the third one, legislative background. This initiative follows the National Coffee Amendment Bill of 2024, which dissolved the Uganda Coffee Development Authority, that is UCDA, integrating it into the Ministry of Agriculture. Number 4, concerns over UCDA dissolution. Buganda Prime Minister Peter Mayiga criticized the dissolution, viewing it as unfavorable to the region, which significantly contributes to national coffee exports. Yes, their contribution is clear, true, no doubt. Economic and agricultural importance. Coffee farming supports around 1.7 million households in Uganda, with Buganda's central region contributing over 25% of the country's coffee production. Number 6, employment and revenue. Coffee farming is a major source of employment and income for Buganda, contributing to household earnings and generating millions in export revenue. Number 7, Bausadev's role. The Buganda Central and Development Foundation, that is Bausadev, is active in promoting increased coffee production and maintaining high farming stations. Number 8 is economic prosperity focus. Second Deputy Prime Minister Robert Wagwa Nsibirwa emphasized coffee's role in alleviating poverty and boosting prosperity within Uganda. Then number 9, advice to farmers. Nsibirwa urged commitment to coffee farming and high standards, highlighting the market stability and potential for economic upliftment. Then number 10 is historical price trend. Coffee prices such as Kase have varied significantly over time, impacting farmers' income. That is what you need to know from the development of creating a coffee plant in Mukono, the factory. Now, we must remember that since one person can control the ministry, is a clear sign that the ministry can face a one-person decision. And this could lead to things like corruption, bribery, and also some personal interest, which may also come in. Now, what does coffee, why is this fight about coffee so big? I know the majority of you watching me are Acholi, and you know what was going on here. The thing called the Balaalo must go. Personally, I don't hate the Balaalo, and I always try to meet some Balaalo, or some people from Western Uganda, to discuss about the activism. How do they feel about it? How do they see the platforms that give the platform to the people to speak about it? How do they see the activists like Chandan Felix Alur and rest? Do they see like these people are criminal, or they're promoting tribalism, or they are acting on hatred? But lucky enough, I always get good feedbacks. I have friends like Omane Promise, Asimwe, a lot of people who are from West. They give me good feedback that if the land wasn't sold rightfully, customer land, it should be taken back. If the land was sold by people who does not own, like the youths who won by judge, it should be taken back. It's like government property. If you get a government motorbike or a car with someone and you are the person in charge of authority, you first start by confiscating the item, and the next step is to arrest the person. If you still need another fire thing, then the person will have to produce the person who sold that vehicle, which doesn't belong to her. So, in other words, I'm meaning the Coffee Amendment Bill is like the Balaalo must go. It's like the Balaalo issue, not Uganda. So, there are some MPs in Acholi who spoke without proper research. When I say without proper research, I'm not insulting them. In fact, I've been very fair to say without proper research. They don't know the extent of the interest of the people and the gravity of how this thing has gone deep. Even some actually big professionals, like even in army, who will love them, and we still love them, also went ahead to talk like the Balaalo thing is good. But then, in summary, the coffee bill is like Balaalo must go. But then, to me personally, I think this bill is coming because Buganda have become opposition, and maybe they're trying to cut off the horns. Don't quote me wrong. So, what does this bill means to the rest of the country, especially those who are still eyeing to enter into coffee production, like Acholi Sabrojon? Let me tell you, price fluctuation in Acholi is very different from the rest of the country. The price fluctuation in Acholi is not just a normal drop in price due to certain normal factors. In Acholi, the price, if this was a crop, and a crop called violet, if violet yields much, let me cut off this part. If we have low yield, the price will be expensive. If we have high yield, like this, the price will be small, will be little, will drop down. But then, this is why I say it is different, because in the central Uganda, in the national market, you realize the price has not dropped. Name them, Sim and the rest. And then when we go to East African coast, still the same thing, because here we don't have strong cooperative to do for us contract marketing like the Baganda are doing with their coffee and the rest. Now, this is the future I see about those who are entering into coffee production like Acholi. If the entire Uganda start producing much coffee, the price of coffee will drop. Coffee will become like normal agricultural products in the country. We are saying, Julie, you will get rich when you get into coffee. But this is the point. I'm not against the coffee thing. Actually, coffee is very good. But my only worry, let me use the word worry. My only worry is the prices. You name for me any crop in Acholi that you think the price will not drop if it is highly yielding. Chomo check. The ones that has yielded a lot in Acholi, name for me one. If the price will not drop. A matter of fact, Bell Misogam had to hit a high price because the production was low. So our market is not controlled. It is when you scheme that soy is not produced by many people and you get more yield, you get a lot of money that month. When you scheme that, or maybe when you produce soy and the one for other people is not well yielding, you get money. But there's nothing in Acholi which is now a standard for earning money. Same used to be what is called in English sesame. It used to be one thing. And I think that is the future of coffee. If countrywide now coffee is being produced, and with the transfer of this thing, that is how coffee will be. So, it's my personal opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope you have subscribed so that you keep getting our latest video. Thank you, and I wish you and your family members a very nice time as you continue to watch videos on Acholi ITV. Thank you. Bye bye.